Starting with simple predicate. So what are simple predicates? Simple predicates are such type of predicate. So, hello my dear YouTube family, myself Rahul Singh and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Lore of English. This video which you are seeing now is a continuation of this particular video, or you can also say the second part of the above video. Before ending this video, I committed to come back and explain you the different types of subject and predicate in the upcoming video of the second part of this video. And I kept my promise and I'm back with another exciting video where we'll discuss the different types of subject and predicate. So without any further delay, let's get started. But before starting, we must not forget to give you the answers of the brain gym or the previous video. If you haven't watched that video, don't worry. I'm going to provide the link of the video in the description box below. I hope all your answers were absolutely correct. So without any further go, let's get started and try to understand the different types of subject and predicate. So now, coming to today's topic, but before that, first let's have a quick recap of what we studied in the previous video. In the previous video of this particular topic, I explained you what were subject, what were predicate, and I also gave you a flowchart explaining the different components of sentences. Subject, as we already know that in a sentence it is the doer of the action. It is mainly of three different types. Number one, simple subject. Number two, compound subject. And number three, complete subject. And now we'll try to understand each of them one by one with the help of some examples as well. First, we'll try to understand the concept of simple subject. Now, the part of the sentence which has only one subject is called simple subject. To understand more, we'll see the following example where I have written, Janvi is playing the guitar and singing at the party. Here in this sentence, we can see only one subject, which is Janvi. Hence, the subject falls in the category of simple subject. The next subject in this category is complete subject. It is a type of subject which doesn't stand alone. It stands with a modifier. Now what modifier is, we'll see and try to understand in the upcoming videos. But first, let's see this example. In this example, I have written, the old man took a deep breath and again restarted the story. Here, the old man becomes an example of complete subject. I hope that you understood the previous two subjects out of three in a proper manner, and now it's time for us to understand the third subject, which is compound subject. Now, what are compound subjects? Part of the subject which has two or more subjects and they are joined by a conjunction, they are known as compound subject. And to understand it properly, we'll see this example where I have written, cricket and football are my favorite sports. In this particular sentence, cricket and football, they become an individual subject and they are being joined using the conjunction and together they form an example of compound subject. And now with this, I hope I made the concept of different types of subjects clear to you. Now we'll try to understand the different types of predicates. Before starting the concept of different types of predicates, we must understand or we must know what were predicates. Predicates, as we all know, is the part of the sentence which describes the action, or it tells us what the subject is or it does in the sentence. So now as we know what predicates are, we need to understand the different types of it. Alike subjects, predicates also are of three different types. The first one is simple predicate, the second one is complete predicate, and the third one is compound predicate. Now we'll try to understand each of them one by one using different examples. Starting with simple predicate. So what are simple predicates? Simple predicates are such type of predicate which has got only one verb in that. Let's see this example where I have written, the dog is running towards the empty box. In this particular sentence, there is only one verb which is running. And so such type of predicates fall in the category of simple predicate. Moving towards complete predicate. So what are complete predicates? Complete predicates are such predicates which has a verb along with a modifier. Look at this example where I have written, Rohan and his sister Suzanne never wanted costly gifts, but they preferred simple things. In this sentence, wanted becomes the verb which comes along with never, which is a modifier. I hope you successfully understood the first two types of predicate. Now moving towards the third predicate. So understanding the last type of predicate, which is compound predicate. What actually are compound predicates? Compound predicates are such predicate which has two or more verbs in a sentence and they are joined with a conjunction. To explain you compound predicate, I have used this example where I have written, I love the way he sings, but his playing guitar makes my ear bleed. I hope you successfully understood the different types of subject as well as different types of predicate. I'll try to summarize the whole concept by giving you a chart showing the difference between the subject and the predicate. So it's time for me to bid you goodbye. Hope you are liking the videos and filling yourself with lots and lots of knowledge. And if you are really doing so, don't forget to like, subscribe and share the content of my channel with your near and dear ones. Finally leaving you with the brain gem and of course the bonus content for today. Be happy and be safe. Thank you.